In today's episode of No Money Spent, I want to talk about a game mode that I think all of you should be spamming right now to earn unlimited coins and packs, and it's very easy to do. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back again with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. We got episode number 17 of the No Money Spent Squad series, and we're going to start by talking about this events game mode against a computer that is actually really rewarding, potentially the most rewarding versus CPU event that we've had all year, and I feel like it's kind of flying under the radar. I've mentioned it in a few videos, but I do want to take a good portion of this video to talk about it. It's the Unreal Moments versus CPU game mode, and it's still available for the next 9 days, so you still have time if you have not been playing through this. But basically the idea here is that you have 12 games against the computer, and you roughly have to win 10 to 11 of them. You can basically afford a loss or potentially two. The first time I went through this one, I lost a game, and then I was able to quit out of my 12th game, and I still earned enough points to max out all the rewards. And that's where this becomes really good, because you get the rewards at every single level. So it's based off of an XP system. You can see right now I'm on my third run through, and I'm currently 2-0 with a battle score of 15,750. Basically, you get points based on what you do within the game, and my target has been about 21 points at the bare minimum. I've had some games where we got like 3 or 4 interceptions, scored 24 to 31 points, and the battle score that I've gotten for an individual game a couple times has been 9,500 points, which is really high. And if you can do that frequently, that's going to cut down the number of games that you actually have to win. But just a general rule, you're going to need to win about 10 to 11 out of the 12 total games. And the reason it's so good is because, again, you get the rewards at every level, and you basically get paid out every 2 games. So right now, I'm barely over that 15,000 point threshold, but that hit level 1 for me, so I got 2,500 coins. It starts off pretty slow, but if you add up all of the coin rewards there, every 10 to 11 to 12 wins, you're making 75,000 coins, and you're getting 6 Season 2 events packs. We're going to open up some of these and see if we get lucky in them, but the 75k I think is rewarding in itself, and certainly enough to recommend playing through this game mode as much as you can, especially if you don't really enjoy playing online, because you can stack your coins really good. I think in the last episode we were right around 500k, and we're now up to 630k, going through another run on this one, and I'm going to continue to play this game mode and just stack up those coins so we can go on another spending spree when part 2 of Unreal Moments comes out on Thursday, or maybe we wait for a different promo. Most Feared is right around the corner. But overall, this is a great opportunity to build up that coin stack, not spend money, and get a bunch of free packs as well, and improve your squad with it all. So now let's go through these reward packs and everything else I have to open up here. I'm sure this is all going to lead to free training, but I feel like if you can get lucky out of one of these 80 plus or 82 plus packs, that's just an added bonus. The 75k just for simply playing through the game mode is rewarding enough for me. These cards are likely going to produce 80s and 82s. If you get anything above the bare minimum, I would be shocked, but they are non-BND cards, so they do have auction house value. You can turn that into additional coin. If you happen to get like a hero or champion level card, even better. And if you don't feel like selling these cards that, you know, go for 10k or under, you can always quick sell them for training. That's likely what I'm going to end up doing, as we are 3 for 3 at getting an 80 overall right now in an 80 plus pack. Again, if I could get like one hero level card, that would be ideal. Not looking good so far, but we should have enough training to convert this over, and I've talked about this in numerous videos. Looks like we got all 80s, by the way, so that was really unfortunate. Let's open up the 82 plus pack. But when you get packs like this, where you're getting the bare minimum, and we got an 83 on that one out of an 82 plus. When you're getting the bare minimum, and these don't have a ton of auction house value, this is where quick selling these cards and converting it to free training, and then using that training to open up those weekly spotlight token packs from the various programs of Collector Series, Team of the Week, and Legends. This is how you create free training, turn that free training into more spotlight tokens, and then turn those spotlight tokens into free champions on your team. So even though though we got the bare minimum for the most part on those packs, we still have that 75K that we got to walk away with, and we're right back in it playing through it again, so hopefully we can get some better packs. At least we got some good luck there. 86 overall out of an 81 plus pack. This card goes for about 90,000 coins, so we're definitely going to sell this T'Vondre Sweat. Though it might actually be beneficial. I got to think about this one because one of the champions from Part 2 of Unreal Moments coming on Thursday is supposed to be Deshaun Jackson, according to Mutt Leaks, and this, of course, would be one of the pieces needed to build out that set. And Deshaun obviously gets Eagles chemistry there, and we want to get him on the team. The only opposing side to that is that I'm very good at the wide receiver position right now, so that might actually not be necessary. So I got to think about that one. I wouldn't mind just taking the coins right now there, because that would push us over 7,000 or 700,000 coins, and I definitely want to go on a shopping spree, you know, within the next episode or two, probably on Friday after Part 2 of Unreal Moments comes out, and we know who the legends are going to be. Of course, if you're unaware, we do have a release 1.5 of Unreal Moments coming out later today as well, with 2 champions, with Odell Beckham Jr. and also Sam linebacker Mike Jones, who does get Steelers chemistry. He's famously known for being on the Rams, and he might be worth it to add to the squad, obviously because of the chemistry, but also to help us get better at pass rush. So let's go through and quick sell everything and then open up some Spotlight token packs. I will hang on to T'Vondre Sweat for now, and we'll figure out what we're going to do with him by the next episode. I also have a bunch of stuff in the binder right now of players that are getting or got replaced on the roster that it's time to quick sell. We got a few cards from token packs, I think, in the last episode that we never quick sold there. Our kicker has been replaced, so Jake Elliott, I'm just going to go ahead and quick sell him. But James Daniels, a BND here. Devon Diablo got replaced last episode, another BND. So we're going to get a decent amount of training back here by quick selling these cards. We are currently at a little over 1,000. We're getting 2K more. I would have liked to get to that 4K number because that would have meant we could open up 2 token packs. That can still be a possibility if we end up quick selling the cards that we get out of the first token pack that we can afford. So let's jump over to the store and start from there. Since Collector Series just came out yesterday, that's the pack that we'll start with and probably open up both of these and then just wait for Team of the Week upcoming on Wednesday when we have more training. But let's go through the 381 plus pack cards here. If we get a hero level card, I mean, that's potentially another 100,000 coins or so that we can make. Anything outside of that, I'm actually just going to quick sell because that'll get us back to that 2K mark so we can open up the second pack, and that should allow us to walk away with at least 6 Spotlight tokens, because if you watch the last episode, we got another Elton Jenkins here. If you watch the last episode, we basically redeemed the last of our Spotlight tokens. We're kind of broke right now when it comes to those, so we got to build back up to at least 25 to keep those on deck in case a brand new champion from either of the weekly Spotlight programs gets revealed and it's somebody who could fit one of our theme teams. We want to redeem that ASAP. So first pack didn't treat us well, but we got enough training to open up another one. So let's see if the second set of 381 plus Collector Series cards treats us a little bit better. At least give us like an 83, 84, you know, something a little bit higher than the very bare minimum. But we get a first 81 Tyler Warren, which is a really good card. I did think about adding him as tight end 1 on this account because he's only like 300K. We can definitely afford him. I picked him up on my main account, but I'm going to hold off there. Unfortunately, all 3 of those 81 pluses, the plus was very, very silent, but we went from barely any Spotlight tokens to 15. So because I'm really good at math, that means that we are 10 away from being able to redeem them for another free champion. Unless the legends this weekend are good, I don't think I would end up using any on Team of the Week content because the Eagles lost, and then we have a Steelers theme team. They didn't play at all this week, so that still doesn't mean that a player from one of those franchises that plays for another team now couldn't get a Team of the Week card, but I just don't see it happening. And I do have to clean up some objectives before everything refreshes tomorrow in the weekly Spotlight Field Pass, and we have a lot of solos to play. I'm pretty caught up on Team of the Week for the most part here, but Collector Series, we got to play one more sequence there. I thought I was a little further behind, and Legends I've barely played, so we have a lot of Spotlight tokens on the way that we'll be able to redeem for free cards, but for now we're just going to keep working at building those up and try to get above 25 again. So for now, that's really the method and what I would be doing with my time, especially if you're no money spent, especially if you don't like playing online. If you don't mind playing online, of course, you can play the head-to-head version of this game mode, but it's not really rewarding unless you're consistently going on 7, 8, 9, 10-win runs. If not, you're barely getting any coins based off of all the time spent here. And if you're going to spend time on this game, if you enjoy just competitively playing online, that's perfectly fine. But if you're trying to maximize the rewards that you get, this is really the one right now, because you can make a lot of coin. The packs that you get, if they contain trash, you can turn it into training and use that training to open up token packs and use those tokens to get more weekly spotlight players for free. If you do get some good stuff out of those packs, obviously that's going to make you coin or upgrades on the team, but you can just keep making that 75K over and over and over. There's no entry fee. There's no limit of times that you can play this, and you got 9 days. If you can knock out, your 10, 11, 12 wins once a day for the next 9 days, you're looking at 675,000 coins to be made. Now, does everybody have the time to do that? Absolutely not. I probably wouldn't be able to do that as well, but I know I'm going to try to get through this run in these next 9 days at least 4 to 5 more times so we can build up that coin stack, maybe even get over 1 million coins before we go out and spend anything, because we want to make upgrades. And with Most Feared right around the corner, there's never going to be a better time for this year so far to have a good coin stack, because those cards historically have always been really, really good. No need to do a team update, though I will show you the team for those of you that maybe haven't been watching these episodes. There is a link down below in the description of this video and every other video from this series where you can click the playlist and catch up on all of the prior episodes if you want to see how I've been building my No Money Spent squad. But here is a quick look at the team. We do have to make a decision on who we're going to upgrade to team captain 88 overall now. AJ Hawk, we're kind of doing that, but he might end up getting changed. But every Tuesday and Friday we drop new episodes, so we'll see you back on Friday, likely with a little bit of a shopping spree, hopefully a larger coin stack and some improvements on the roster. That's all I got for now. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.